You have the ref here from the Armchair Bookers podcast, talking with my man, the legendary, the icon, Just Incredible. All right, Justin, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. What's going on?
Not too much. I mean, well, a lot actually. It's WrestleMania weekend. I heard it's a big. I heard it's a big event.
It's pretty big. We've all pro wrestling fans, pro wrestlers, everybody, men, women, and children. We're here. We congregated to the NYC area. We're just fucking happy to be here, man. I got my partner, Jack Stevens. We're, representing I Hate This Podcast. Awesome to talk with you, representing your podcast. Just having a great time in NYC.
Appreciate it. You were saying, I overheard you a little bit. I was kind of eavesdropping, just saying that, drinking in the old guard, seeing some of the new guard. How great is that to see how much influence you've had on these guys?
It's actually really, it's humbling. Just, you see these guys that, quite frankly, I look up to now. I'm 45 years old, been in the business 25 years. It's humbling to see that these guys, I used to watch you when I was a kid, and I'm like, kind of cringe at that. But nonetheless, it's cool because it's sincere, it's honest, and it's that real, genuine social currency that you get from somebody that's like, I appreciate what you've done. And it makes me feel good. It makes me want to continue doing what I do and what we do. And it's super cool, man.
That's great. And, we've talked to a handful of wrestlers. We're a young podcast, and most of the people we've come across are very open and very welcoming. But it's nice to hear, again, because you're a world traveler. You've really done it all, up and down all sorts of brands and all sorts of levels of wrestling. And to hear you talk with such joy is why us as fans enjoy it that much more. So the experience of us, not to blow smoke or hype up too much, it really is like a really awesome time, and we appreciate the work. And like I said, we see it on everybody. So
thank you so much. It means a lot. And like I said, this is why I still do it. This is why we do what we do. And I'm sure this is why you do what you do. It's a very special time in pro wrestling. There's so many brands, so many ways for all of us to have a voice and opinion and show our love for the business of professional wrestling. So super cool. And I'm just happy to be part of this, and I'm humbled by it, honestly.
Awesome. It's great to run into an absolute legend. We bow to you, sir. And thank you. And yeah, let's hear where you guys are from, what you guys are doing.
It's I Hate This Podcast, iTunes, mostly. Just stick to iTunes. Fuck everybody else.
iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, we're everywhere, man. Just go on my social media, PJ Polacco, Twitter, Instagram, the Jack Stevens, all the way across the board. Check it out. I Hate This Podcast.
I Hate This Pods, Pods on Twitter.
Man, absolutely.
They hate all of them except for the Armchair Booker podcast, of course, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. All right.
Two. Next to us.
Yes.
Wait, who's number 2?